Good evening, my friends. I'm Nero, and welcome back. I wanted to do a channel update, another channel update, um, kind of to explain my absence and the delay in videos and everything. Uh, First and foremost, I have cancer. Sorry, had cancer. I had a 1.5 uh, millimeter depth melanoma in my thigh and required multiple surgeries, including a sentinel lymph node biopsy, uh, required being cut out twice. The first time we did 1 centimeter margin, the second time they did another centimeter margin out from that same incision site. Yeah, so I found that out back in April, May. I can't remember. And I started kind of referencing some of it back in some of my other videos. You will notice in some of them I start mentioning, hey, you should wear sunscreen. Skin cancer is no joke. With that was a lot of emotional and mental fatigue. It required a lot of energy that I just didn't have. And so I needed to take a break from the channel. Now, one of the things I've started recognizing is that I'm a bad YouTuber. I don't really edit my videos. I don't make cuts of just the highlights. I let you see everything. I've actually done this video already. I did an update video that also was me assembling my new computer. I don't know why I'm recording this. I don't need to do this. Yes, I do. I'm doing this one because that one was 5 hours of footage. 5 hours. Even if I cut out the slow bits, the dull bits, the parts where I'm not talking or not on screen, it's still going to be something like 4 hours. And so right now I'm going back and forth in my head of do I upload it, do I not? I might upload it. I haven't decided. Uh, we haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm taking it slow, getting back in the swing of things, especially with this YouTube thing. Uh, because I know I'm a bad YouTuber. A lot of that is because I have been looking at myself through a lens of comparison. Um, and when you compare my content to, say, Markiplier or Chilled Chaos or Game Grumps, even my good friends Skitcraft and I Am Legend Danny, they have a pretty significantly sized community that they've built and they're growing. And I'm so happy for them. I'm so proud of them. I'll admit it does make me a little jealous, but I also know that I've kind of decided how I want to do this whole YouTube thing. And that requires making bad content. That requires letting you see that we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. And it's also very much meant to be a rallying cry for for my audience in so much as I have an audience. To be able to watch my stuff and be like, hey, this guy is sucking at YouTube, but he's still doing YouTube. He's still doing the thing. And it's helping people reach that level of executive function that is really one of the things I'm trying to do here. So whatever your passions or your goals are, whether they're gaming or creating art, whether it's cooking, whether it's gardening, whether it's getting really into cars or mechanical engineering, chemistry, astronomy, astrology, I don't really care. Whatever you're wanting to get into, recognizing that when you start, you're not going to be that great. You're not going to be, oh, amazing, splendid, the best thing ever. That's not what we do here. We start by kind of sucking at stuff and getting better the more we do it. But also recognizing that even when you get better, there's still room for growth. What else did I want to touch on? I wanted to touch on my content. Right now, I'm still doing just gameplay. I have some recordings from before this that I still need to edit and upload. We're going to finish up Wizard with a Gun, and I need to do one more recording of that, of actual gameplay. It'll probably be a longer one, but then we'll be able to wrap that up nicely. You'll see when we get there. And then we'll continue Little King's Story and probably just do Little King's Story by itself for a while. I do have some new subscribers from that community. They actually reached out immediately as I was taking a break. And so I felt terrible being like, oh, I need to take a break. But now I have people actually watching my stuff and wanting to see my stuff. But I had to, because that's something I haven't really done yet. For all I say, go out there and do stuff, one of the things I haven't done is be like, hey, I need to take a break. And cancer was a pretty good excuse, I think. So, yeah, it was rough. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to let cancer become my whole identity. Oh, I'm a cancer survivor. I mean, yes, I am. But a lot of that was aggressive medical treatment and self-advocacy. If you are going into the doctor, make sure you advocate for yourself. You are arguably the most important person on your care team. With that in mind, I am going to continue doing content. I haven't quite set a date for coming back to this, because it's gonna be a lot of work to get back into things. And I'm still recovering. I just got stitches out this last week, and boy, are my legs tired. So it's gonna be a rough road of recovery. But I'm wanting to continue doing content. I'm wanting to continue doing at least a gameplay video a week. I think that's pretty sustainable. 2 might be a bit much. We'll see though. Maybe once a week, and then maybe once every couple weeks, a collab. Now, that has also been a touchy subject for me, especially as of late. I've been having some, let's call it drama, personal drama with friends and family and people who are close to me. Because I have felt very much that no one else is initiating, and that's rough. It's very rough to want to connect with people and always be the one making the connection, and always feeling very, very much like you are intruding, because you're not actually sought after. On that note, I have done some collaboration recordings with some folks. They did not mention it. They did not upload their recordings of it, so I did not upload my recordings of it. And that was a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not bitter or resentful at all, because I know they've got tons of other stuff going on, and there's not really been a lot of clear communication. So I'm gonna lay my cards on the table. If you are interested in doing a collaboration video with me, please reach out. And that goes to any and all of my content creator friends. Sweets, Dead Sweets, Sugar Phantom, Zangies, Quinn. I know you don't necessarily have channels of your own, but I do enjoy gaming with you. Velok, of course, Skatecraft, and I Am Legend Danny. I'd love to do a collaboration of some kind with you guys. and find some way that we can create content that is both beneficial to you and also fulfilling for me. Because my main thing is I'm here to I'm here to play games and have fun. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to play friends and have fun. Wait, that sounds terrible. Um, and yeah, I'm looking forward to connecting with people again, and even just on a basis of playing games together. I I used to do a lot of Twitch streaming. Since they stopped supporting Twitch Studio, I stopped doing Twitch streaming because I need to figure out how to make OBS work with Twitch. And yeah, it's a lot of technical mumbo jumbo that I got to figure out. But I quite simply don't have the time for it right now. I'm getting back into work after being out for surgery, and that's taking a lot out of me physically. And I just don't have the energy to figure out how to make this work with Twitch to get started on that. So I'm not really doing Twitch streams, but I kind of cut back on that anyway. And I started setting aside uh, 1 day a week that was just open gaming with my friends online, and that's kind of dwindled as well. Um, but and this is something I think I mentioned in the other video is that anything if there's somebody important in your life, they're worth making the effort for. And my friends and my fellow content creators, my family, you are worth the effort. And I want you to know that. And this is me making an effort to reach out, at least to any degree. Details we can muddle our way through, but I'm reaching out and I'm letting you know I miss you. I miss playing games with you. I miss talking to you. I miss socializing. I miss interacting. If you're wondering why I've been reaching out in weird, sporadic ways lately, that's why. It's just trying to remind you that I'm still here. And that's what I'm trying to do for you, the audience watching this video as well. I'm just trying to remind you I'm still here. Now, updates on the computer. I built my computer. I'm very excited about it. I did do a PC benchmark test, and not to brag, but I have a full-fledged UFO. Now, for those of you not in the know, that means it's going to do anything and everything I ask of it within any kind of reason, and then some. And it's going to do it well. As a perfect example, fired up Crab Champions the other day, just on a whim, and it was humming along perfect, 240 frames per second. No issues at all. And then my friend Velok, of course, he's like, well, do you have your frame rates capped? In fact, I did, dear audience. I did have my frame rates capped. And when I uncapped them, we were sitting in the mid 400 per second. That's a lot. That's a lot of frames. This is my midlife crisis build. I haven't had a midlife crisis yet, so I bought a computer. Cheaper than most midlife crises, I think. But yeah, also a celebration of life. Yeah. I haven't touched on a variety of subjects on this channel because in some cases I don't want to get too political. I don't want to mess with my advertisements or anything, but guess what? I'm not monetized at this point anyway. So I need some people to understand a few things that I am very I have very strong views about a lot of things. I have strong views about the LGBTQ plus community because that's important. And if you cannot value someone because of their identity in regards to that, then I do not value your opinion. And that's kind of blunt and direct and to the point with it, but it needs to be said because people are being hurt because of this. People are suffering. Their livelihoods are suffering. Their safety is in danger. And Some people will argue, well, it's a choice. Some people will argue, well, they were born that way, and it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they were born trans or if they choose to be. It doesn't matter if they were born queer or if they choose to be. It really doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this field at all, but it does not matter how they came to be the way they are. All that matters is they are the way they are, and they are still human and still deserving of love and respect and compassion and basic human rights. And if you don't feel that way, I only got 18 subscribers right now anyway. You're not going to hurt me by leaving. Racial inequality, racial injustice is a thing. People have been oppressed and discriminated against based on the color of their skin for hundreds of years, thousands of years. It isn't over. It hasn't just gone away. A lot of the old articles we see of Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement are deliberately put into black and white to make you think that it happened longer ago than it did. A lot of the people alive today were there during that time. 60s wasn't that long ago. And it's not like those sentiments just vanished overnight. If you are racist in any capacity, in any conscious capacity, if you hold on to feelings of racism, there's a little X right up here. Just, I don't want to deal with it. Because, as I've mentioned in several of my videos, I'm trying to do something different here. I want to build a community based on sentiments of sincerity and authenticity, compassion, respect, and that's going to be very important to me. Now, that's not saying we can't have fun. That's not saying we can't recognize cultural differences and find the humor along the way. But we have to do it in a respectful way. And that's also not saying that if you are not informed, that there's no place for you here. There is plenty of room for people who are willing to be informed and willing to adapt and change in ways that better themselves and society as a whole. So I'm not going to get really preachy every time, but I will stand up and speak up for my beliefs when necessary. Okay, that rant over. What else? Hydration is still important. Content going forward. Like I said, I'm going to get back into Little King's Story. I'm very much looking forward to getting back into Little King's Story. It's been too long. I'm going to finish up Wizard with a Gun. And yeah, we'll just kind of see where things take us. I can't guarantee that I'm going to start uploading content again right away. But I am going to try. I'm going to be a bad YouTuber, my friends. I'm going to keep sucking at this, and I'm going to keep making videos and hoping that you'll join me. Did I cover everything I wanted to? Update, I had cancer. Update, computer. Update, I miss my friends. Update, uh, biases that are unjust against other humans will not be tolerated. I will not tolerate intolerance. Um, Gosh, yeah, I think that about covers it. Let me know what you think of the new view. Um, I think for gameplay this might be better because then you're not looking at me like this, and that's weird. I think I feel a little better about this. You can kind of see everything, and yeah, I don't mind this. And the camera's out up and out of the way. And let me know if you want to see the computer build video. Let me know. Let me know the if you want the 4 hour plus release of Computer Build Simulator IRL. For now, my friends, I'm going to go have dinner and relax a bit. But I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys. And yeah, with this newfound power, we'll see what there is to see and get into some new games. Hope to hear from you soon, and we'll see you in the next video. For now, my friends, hydrate, sunscreen, and farewell.